Manila cop faces criminal and admin charges over a killing of a delivery rider. ICC to open full investigation into Duterte's war on drugs. Foreigners can't deny it. Comelec warns amid online fundraising for Lenny's 2022 bid. 2 cops gunned down. Suspect killed in Naga City shooting. Global death toll passes 4 million mark. Kylie, Padilla and Aljur Abrenica split after 3 years of marriage.
Philippines, this is Flynn Tongi reporting from Daily Witness. A police officer will be facing criminal and admin charges over the killing of a delivery rider. Let us know more about the details. Kim?
On Sunday, September 19, PNP Chief Police General Guillermo Eleazar announced that the homicide case against Police Corporal Oliver Ferrer, who shot and killed Jason Capistrano in Gagalangin, Tondo on September 16, had already been referred to the Manila Prosecutor's Office. According to the police report, the cop and the victim were waiting outside of Barangay 183 Zone 16's Barangay Hall. The cop played with his gun in front of Capistrano while waiting, and it allegedly went off and hit the victim. Capistrano was transported to the Chinese General Hospital but was pronounced dead shortly after arriving. The suspect surrendered to the MPD and was being disarmed and held, according to MPD Chief Brigadier General Lea Francisco. This is Kimberley Joy SANGCAP, your
Years after the current administration's war on drugs, ICC plans to open its full investigation on it. Art?
International Criminal Court (ICC) has formally authorized an official probe into alleged crimes against humanity in Philippine President Duterte's war on drugs, giving a moral victory to human rights defenders and families of victims killed, including innocent children. The ICC's three-tier chamber said that while it recognizes the Philippines' duty to fight drugs smuggling and addiction, the so-called war on drugs campaign cannot be seen as a legitimate law enforcement operation and the criminal standard as a legitimate nor as a mere existence in otherwise legitimate operation. The court said that its judges considered the evidence presented on behalf of at least 204 victims, and what they found suggested that a widespread and systematic attack against civilian populations took place pursuant or in furtherance of state policy. The ICC also noticed that they have reviewed. In supporting materials and indicators, the Philippines authorities failed to take meaningful steps to investigate or prosecute the killings. It also noted that perpetrators of the killings were even offered cash payments, promotions, or awards for killings in the so-called War on Drugs campaign. This is RT Sumunino going there.
2 policemen were killed in shooting in Naga City, Camarines Sur. Joshua.
2 cops gunned down suspect killed in Naga City shooting. 2 policemen died after being shot one after the other by a man in Naga City, Camarines Sur on last Saturday night. The suspect, identified as Jericho Cano, was later killed when he also tried to shoot it out with a lawman who tried to arrest him. According to the report from the Bicol Regional Police, Cano first attacked Police Chief Master Sergeant Romeo Padua of the Naga City Police Station 1 along Caceres Street, Barangay Dinaga, Naga City around 6:30 p.m. The report said Padua, who has just came off from duty and was initially hit with a hard object on the head by Cano. Then the latter took his gun and shot him with it. The City Police Director Colonel Marlon Catan said it in an interview with the local media. The suspect, Jericho Cano, walked towards Barangay Tabuco and he encountered Police Corporal Christian Juarez del Valle, whom he also gunned down using Padua's firearm. Del Valle of Naga City Police Station 5 was among the lawmen deployed to respond to Padua's killing. Colonel Catan said after the incident with Del Valle, Cano continued to escape towards Barangay Sabang, where the other lawmen cornered him. Instead of surrendering, Cano drew a gun and aimed it to the police officers, prompting the operatives to fire at him, causing his instantaneous death. Colonel Catan said investigators see no reason for Cano to shoot either Padua or Del Valle. He said Cano appeared to have been either drunk or high on drugs, and he had been implicated in some incidents of robbery and snatching when he was younger. This is Joshua Saniel, your witness.
Despite the efforts of the governments in different countries to lessen the deaths brought about by COVID-19, around 4 million deaths were reported globally. We have Anna for our report.
According to the latest data accumulated and published by the World Health Organization, there are 4,879,235 deaths around the globe, with 239,437,517 confirmed cases. This death toll accumulates 2% of the total international tally. This shows that despite the effort of the different institutions and organizations, COVID-19 still dominantly affects millions of lives, which is why they're continuously and intensifying their actions to combat the pandemic. In the Philippines, health authorities reported 6,913 more coronavirus infections as of Sunday, October 17, bringing the national caseload to 2,720,368. In its latest bulletin release, the Department of Health reported a positive rate of 12.5% out of 53,669 tests. There are 81,641 or 3% active cases, 10,237 new recoveries, bringing the number to 2,598,052, and 95 deaths, bringing the total of 40,675. According to the Department of Health, 3 labs were not able to submit their tallies for Sunday's final count. This is Anabelita Valiate, your witness.
With the upcoming 2022 national elections, Commission on Elections checks candidates' campaign funds, specifically warns Leni Robredo for her campaign fundraising. CF will tell us more about the details. CF?
Foreigners cannot donate to the campaign of any Filipino candidate. A Commission on Election official on Wednesday said, following the launch of a volunteer-run website that seeks to fund Vice President Leni Robredo's presidential run. COMELEC Commissioner Rowena Guanzon said in a tweet, foreigners cannot contribute to any Filipino candidate. Guanzon was reacting to an ABS-CBN news story on the launch of Team Leni Robredo's crowdfunding page, where supporters may conveniently donate 50 pesos up to 20,000 pesos to Robredo's campaign war chest. Team Leni Robredo's crowdfunding page relies on the donors of good faith about his or her Filipino citizenship. Under the Omnibus Election Code, OEC, it is unlawful for any person to solicit or receive any contribution from foreigners and foreign corporations. COMELEC said in its previous advisory, aside from being an election offense, the solicitation or receipt of contribution from any of the above-mentioned person is also a ground for disqualification under the Section 68 of OEC.
After 3 years of marriage, celebrity couple Kylie Padilla and Aljur Abrenica split. We have PJ for our showbiz news update. PJ.
Kylie Padilla said that she is now in a better place a month after her separation with husband Aljur Abrenica. Kylie and Aljur have been together for more than a decade after an on and off relationship. They tied the knot in 2018. Earlier, Padilla's father, action star Robin Padilla, confirmed that Kylie and Abrenica have separated in a vlog hosted by talent manager Augie Diaz. Recall that Robin revealed in an interview with Augie Diaz that a third party caused the split of Kylie and Aljur. Robin Padilla also said that he believes that his daughter should allow her husband to convert to Islam because of polygamy or the marriage of a man to 2 or more women at the same time. Upon hearing and seeing the news articles about Padilla's statements, people online were quick to criticize him for defending his unfaithful son-in-law rather than his daughter. This is PJ Salazar, your witness.
That is Daily Witness for today. I am Flynn Tommy, your witness. Thanks for watching.